You know one thing that grinds my gears? I don't know how it is in other states, but in New York, everyone has a label. Here we have basically, I think, three different labels. We have your culture, your job, and your stereotypical social group. Nerd, jock, whatever. New York is really big on that, and I don't understand why. Because you know, you're in school and you have the um, the social group stereotypes the social group labels, and you have your cultural labels that carry with you at the same time because it's very diverse here. And then you get older and you hit your mid 20s, your 30s, you get a job, and people start identifying you with your job. It's just like you start a conversation with someone, and the first thing they ask you is, "What do you do? What do you do for a living?" I've been asked that before too, many times. Even though I'm 22, I was 21 at the time when they asked me. When I went skydiving, he asked me, "What do you do?" You know, and I always have to reply, "I'm a student," because now people will identify me as a student. But I don't get it, because your job is not who you are. It doesn't define you. It doesn't. You can have a personality, and it doesn't have to. You don't have to fall in a specific, group. You can be an individual. It doesn't make sense to me why your job will define who you are as a person. Everyone seems to believe that here, and I don't get it. You know, because I want to become, well, not necessarily, but I'm planning to become an accountant. Does that make me a boring, stereotypical nerd type? No. I also want to become a detective, possibly. Does that make me someone who is very, appreciative of authority per se? It's no. So I don't get why we're so big on labels. Maybe this is just an American thing, not just a New Yorker thing, but I don't get it. You know, your label is not who you are. You have an identity, a personality that exists outside of all these different, social stereotypes. You don't have to. Your company that you work for does not define who you are as a person. That's bullshit. You can be an individual. You can have a personality outside of your organization. I don't care what anyone says.